Hey man, what it is? This is Deem, and I am your host, and this is By Any Means. There go to Cash App. Show your boys some love. Y'all know where it work too. There go to PayPal at Deem by Any Means. Y'all see that little heart with the dollar sign at the bottom of this video? That's the super chat. You can press that at any time your heart desires. Say it with me, y'all. I don't care if you leave $1, $10, $1,000. It is much, much, much appreciated, y'all. Hey, y'all, Bill Nokio back at it again. Y'all know Deem got to talk about it. 40 mil Bill is back at it again. I told y'all he be trying to take all the spotlight from his son. Why Devin ain't been on Vlad TV yet? Can somebody tell me why Devin ain't been on Vlad TV, but Bill Haney been on there twice? I told y'all, look, shout out to my guy KO, because I got to take this line. The tapes age like fine wine. I'm just saying, I told y'all, Bill is more popular than Devin. Bill wants to be his son. Bill wishes he was the boxer. But he sat up there in line again talking about Gervonta don't fight nobody and his son a better fighter. Well, how could Gervonta Davis not fight nobody when you wanted to sit up there and fight three guys and you actually did fight one of the guys that's on his resume? Your son got beat up by Ryan Garcia, sir. You wanted to fight Pitbull Cruz and Mario Barrios. Do you forget that? I'm just saying, you Fort Gamboa. Did you forget that, Bill Nokio? What you gonna do when 50K all you do? You gonna lie and say Gervonta Davis don't want to fight nobody. Meanwhile, try to fight everybody he's fought. It is diabolical out here in these streets. But, Devin, I got a perfect fight for you, though. Since Frank Martin ain't nobody, how about you fight him? Y'all both coming off losses. Both took a nice little hiatus. Slick black fighter. You can sit up there, all of those things. Make sure, Devin, when you come back, you don't fight a flat-footed Mexican. Hey, Devin, when you come back, make sure you don't fight a flat-footed Mexican. That's all Dean's saying. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Yeah, I just think that Devin Haney should fight Frank Martin. That'll be the perfect fight to prove that you are better than Gervonta Davis. And guess what? You'll be fighting him at 140, sir. Because you know y'all like to say, well, that's the reason Tank beats these guys because they drained and all that. It's mighty funny. They be doing perfectly fine at a weight class until they fight Gervonta Davis, and then the next fight, they don't want to be at that weight class no more after they get knocked out. It's just a mighty coinky dink. But hey, who is Dame? Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. It's all good. Because guess what, y'all? I mean, Frank Martin not a champion at 140. Frank Martin is not the top contender at 140 right now because he hasn't fought there yet. So what will be a better comeback fight for both of y'all? Because you're not going to fight Edwin De Los Santos. Edwin De Los Santos been calling you out, my guy. Fight Edwin then. If you're not going to fight Frank Martin, you need to fight Edwin De Los Santos. I'm just saying, like Timothy Bradley said, I want to see if y'all going to keep the same energy. I'm just wondering. I got Frank Martin beating Devin Haney. Yeah, I said it, and I stand on it. I got Frank Martin beating Devin Haney if they fight. Because everything that Frank Martin possesses, as we saw when it came to Ryan, Frank Martin is better technically than Ryan Garcia. He got power, he got speed, he got footwork. I think he has a very good chance of beating Devin Haney. Yeah, I got Frank Martin. I would favor Frank Martin if he fought Devin Haney. Y'all both coming off a loss, so I don't understand why that'd be such asinine to not fight Frank Martin. I'm just saying, since you saying he nobody, Frank Martin, don't let him talk about you like this, bro. Do not let this fool-ass Earth man talk about you like this, my guy. Devin, you better not come back and fight a flat-footed Mexican. That's all I'm saying. The way your daddy talking on Vlad, you better come back and fight a champion. And now, and y'all, I told y'all I let people talk that like to talk because you get to see how full of ish they are. You want to know why? Because the way your daddy is sitting up here talking, everybody was telling me, Devin need a tune-up. Devin, no. And I said no because of this reason right here. I told you they wouldn't shut up. No, I'm gonna hold them to you. Can't talk about people not fighting nobody and then you come back and fight nobody. Y'all, wouldn't that be called hypocrisy? I told y'all they can't promote themselves without talking about Tank. Bill Haney had a videos on Vlad. He chopped it up. In the first or second video, they was talking about Gervonta Davis. Well, that was very predictable. Mighty coinky dink. Who couldn't have saw that coming? I told y'all ain't proved me wrong about nothing on this YouTube yet. Bill back at it. Remember when I was asking Bill been MIA? Now I think he see the light and he said, I could come outside now. No, you can't, Bill. I'm right here. Bill Haney, I am right here. Soon as you peek through that hole, I'm right here. That tiger ain't going nowhere. I'm waiting for you. I'm stalking you. I'm waiting because you ran your mouth too much. So, if you the big bad wolf, your son better than Gervonta Davis and all this, that, and the third, then how about Devin Haney fight Frank Martin? Both coming off losses. It won't be a flat-footed Mexican. It'll be, I mean, you said Frank Martin a nobody, so wouldn't that be a tune-up, y'all? I'm just asking, y'all. You can't say somebody a nobody and then say he's not a tune-up. I don't see how that works. I'm going to be honest with y'all. You got to pick one. Is Frank Martin a nobody? Because if he's a nobody, then wouldn't that be considered a tune-up? I'm just saying, you got to pick one. Oh, I know y'all don't like Demon. It's okay. You either love me or hate me. Hated to love it, the underdogs on top. Yeah, man. Y'all see why I be on Devin helmet. Y'all see why? Because they won't stop. They won't stop. You won't fight Gervonta Davis right now, sir. Y'all are running so far from Gervonta Davis. You really need Tank now. Because Ryan Garcia got a bunch of options on the table right now. I hate to tell y'all, Ryan Garcia has a bunch of options on the table. And then you got people making videos out here talking about why I don't understand why black guys are out here defending Ryan. Then why are y'all defending Tio? Because the minute y'all heard Teofimo Lopez's name, y'all was so ready to make videos about Devin fighting Tio and how great of a legacy fight that is and all of this nonsense. Again, I let people talk that like to talk because you get to see how full of ish they are. What you going to do when 50K is all you do? You going to sit up there and say Ryan's a racist, but then be happy your son fighting Tio. Lord have mercy. You can't make this stuff up, y'all. You can't make this up. Devin Haney fight Frank Martin. And guess what, Devin? That'll be his introductory to the 140 division. Frank Martin he ain't that big of a threat. Fight him. That's a tone-up. Why not? Why not? He's not good. You won't fight Liam Paro. You won't fight Payu. You won't fight Rayo. You're not fighting Teofimo Lopez, and I don't blame you for fighting Teofimo Lopez. It's Teofimo Lopez's fault. You're not going to fight Ryan. You're not going to fight Gary Antoine Russell. You're not going to fight the winner of Richardson Hitcherson and Liam Paro. You're not going to fight Jermaine Ortiz because you know that's possibly I got Jermaine Ortiz winning that fight as well. Because y'all fight very similar. I just think Jermaine Ortiz is more skilled than Devin, and he got more power than Devin. So it's just the stuff Devin likes to do against a guy like Jermaine Ortiz is not going to be that successful. So I got the perfect fight for you. Fight Frank Martin. Or fight Edwin De Los Santos, because like y'all said, when people call you out, you supposed to fight the people that call you out. Well, y'all was talking about why Tank ain't fighting Edwin. Tank should fight Edwin. And then Edwin don't call out Gervonta, but he actually calls out Devin, and y'all act like that never happened. I'm just saying, man, I need some consistency around these parts, man. Y'all know my name, Mr. Consistency, right? I just need some consistency around here. So y'all let me know what y'all want to decide to do. I just think that that's a perfect fight for Devin's career. I know y'all might think I'm trolling, but be a Devin fan for right now. Tell me Frank Martin is not a great comeback fight for Devin Haney right now. Tell me I'm lying first. I told you one thing I'll never do is lie on these fighters. I told y'all that, right? Yeah, I think I told y'all that. If you cannot be a real Devin fan and tell me that him versus Frank Martin is not a great comeback fight for Devin Haney. So, y'all already know what this is, though, right? Dean by any means. And I holla at y'all.